Abuzame chiao obini OBGH page so na uba ababeti no. Bomodna se ubeshare me video yi anasa me live video yi de ama me ene Friday Brian Mon komo kakra je ne menya time kakra nti bra na yemo enkomo kakra ewa ha me wasem bia me pese tifo mo bana ye toatoa adwene bajo muntie ne ye me wasem bia me pese atifo mo mra na ye toatoa adwene esanse sa ade we sabi Ghana eye ade a ekoso wo ho na edi especially Ghana for young girls omo wo ho edi omo nya pa Ghana young girls omo wo Ghana omo epese omo tu kwan sa de we aye ade a edi omo nya so obehwe a empen bebre no young girls omo wo Ghana sebi omo epe ebra abo e decide say omo de omo ni kire Middle East supposedly no say omo kwa akoye maid anase maids ama these Arab countries ni bi na dodo na nkasa na ekoho no mo a se bia na ensema wote wachire no it's almost like a horror story most of them yehu bi ewo internet yi so ebimu efre ebeka omo ensem bimu fre beka ensem ne ade na ya na mente ase se oponse ebimu be fra beka ensem ne ade ni nyina no still no yewo enkrofo a omo de they still go what did they make sure na say yewo my one bi wo hono mo a still no they will prefer to go and no ho asem bi na me pese me kan na me wo audio bi wo ha me bo audio a me fa free sumpa radio believe say e wo kumase na according to lady no oso ohia moa I mean that is the main reason why crampo na maka say me pese me ye ho video kakra na sebi ebi ebenam me video yi so na wanya saa emwa na ope na anka epeye me de mebo audio no wa ha ma yatie na ubetumi a mpacho na wode wadwenkyere nso so aba ubetumi a na wode wadwenkyere aba opese o join nso a o mama so te a mesend link no de amount amemfa link ni nto ha sese ai ubetumi akope na se ukope a na wode to browser mu a ebeboa ama waba abusua bra na yeni ehun komo kakra esanse sabio eye wabusuani anase eye wunua bi a probably nka obe prefer se obi ebedi ejuma na waka sa ade we ewo ni program so enti manenya wo asɛmhia mekan ebia na nipa no kra mebɛbɔ ne audio no ebia wote ne voice a na wonimu no enti bra na yeni hu komo kakra nsɛm bi sei no ya na ye wo pepa se ye bɛboa pa nsɛm bi sei no ya na ye wo pepa se ye bɛboa enti bra na betie bi bra na bɛka bi na yehu Samuel na te sɛn afishia pa mete wo nka akyɛ I hope say ho ye pa nti bo modna na share ma me share ma ne nkɔ ba bi e wo sɛ kɔ emfa ma me abusua me audio na mebɔ nti mebɔ audio ni wi a na yɛdi enkomo kakra e wo ho ye fra me obi ene bramie ni nkomo bɛ 1 hour bi depending on sɛnea enipa ebegye ade na atom Aisha mechia wo na yebehu kwan a yɛde bɛfa so ebia yeni direct contact of nipa na mebeye ye friend say mebebo audio no nipa na efa ne ho no ebia na yeni direct contact but so wo pepa se ekwan bi so no obetumi aboa wo mama so te a ba bi ko na menya das information no betumi amom so aso ate se de be ya ye nyina ye betumi aboaboa ye ho e fra mo obi GH page na oba aba betie no enti se de medi kan ye no lady wo Kuwait so what man say na according to no o kire se we decide say opeso free Ghana na okope greener pastures I mean no free Ghana ya brochire ebi mo ko South Africa ebi mo ko your friend is saying ebi mo ba America ebi mo ko Europe and ono de ordinary de no ko Middle East which of course a hono ya brofu kro nko a sa Middle East yai kam yai say Africa for omu ni any means a omu de beko Europe no anaso omu de be ba brochire no most of them na ankasa no efa sa hono se omu pese omu kokodru Europe because most especially so ofa kofa timi kofa Morocco na chese ura Spain no anisa so what ma say eninti no enkrofo bebre fa ekoho na bi mu nso kwa omu no eye sa girls ne de ye sheda ye wo agent a omu wo Ghana omu sheda ka kire won se adwuma ewo sa ekroni so Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar enom ne sa eho no adwuma wo ho a omukwa akoye which is adwuma no any house job no ukwa akoye abawa de ama obi ne ne family so atiase obi ne ne family your friend omu ye well known se omu epe your friend is saying omu ye well known se omu pe abawa most especially free African sa Saudi families no so what must say most of the times omu pe ubi ni natena bi wa bi esikafo ne ade no omu pe ma omu free sa African na ni nyina nso nko wiase no obi be say African because say ye poor ninti no that is what your young girls no boys no they're gonna go through. I wouldn't say you're poor name no and I'm saying your leaders are sebi omu ni vision ewo wani so your leaders are sebi me can the black Africans West Africans in Eastern African the black ones no baby Ghana ka ho bi no and I'm saying your leaders no ya no mu nia ni so ade hu no ninti no omu ntumi emfa ne oma ntoa kwan mu na oma create jobs wo Africa ama yenya biaye ama obi enya biaye ama mabuna nya biaye sede be ya nka omu ntu kwan enko saa tete we nyina mu so what must say because at this moment no or a young girl a hu ni se owo Ghana den na oye nti ni sika kakra wanya no ene wa mobilize sika no ene o se connection mind bi nso so aka se an betumi de wakọ ukọ yi because ebi mu akọ a they have been successful omakwa omo de ebi omanko saa bread audio ya me beba boy omanko mu bie enti atimi aboa ma wo mo anya bibi enti saa na wo nso ebia wo ye young girl a wo be prefer se nka me so ma menko na menko hwese beboa me aba dodo na na omo kwa omo deal a omo komu no they come back and narrate it ebi wo ho na omo wo ho de me kan say ya me bebo na yi owo saa Kuwait ho and we'll go through this ordeal na ɛhɔ no nso so no sɛ na esitie no wo kromani no anaasɛ wo your friend is saying outsider na waba hɔ na wo be serve no mmara bia ni hɔ no mo sometimes no ya ne bɔ ho ban too much saa oni kromani ni nya asɛm na wo kwa definitely no wo de udi for whether say udi be man na udi only Ghana nko a ɛna yenya sebi amanframafo eba kuro no mu a omo de yetimi nya Ghanafoɔ na bia ma omo kyerɛ omo sɛ yesi all because of sikasɛm nti but especially Arabfoɔ no kuro mu na nti saa omo ma yɛ omo kuro ni ye nti onkofa obi ba a ofri saa ni country hɔ sɛ omra me prapra ofie ma black Africans ya a ye fa desert so a ye feel sɛ ɛhɔ ne yɛkɔ a ɛbɛboa yɛn no omo ne kɔ saa places hɔ ekodi abawa I mean nanse mi hu baako bi wo TV so, internet yi so lady ni decide say all go back to Africa no na nipa na no ne tie no emma na ye so attached to lady no to the stand say enkwala ni su omo mpese lady ne beko enti enye omo nyina na te saa but dodo na ankasa no when they go they abuse them omo de omo fa anyeye mu nansia emre bi atwa mu ababe te se a week a year or 2 years ago minim se onabo kan Japan ankasa atwa sika e ma ye kofa saa ma ni bi na no omo aka saa places no e ma ye de omo ba Ghana so what you say e ma ye de omo ba Ghana but yet no day in day out bia no people are going regardless of say these horrible acts na ekoso no omunya no still people young girls no more Ghana no are deciding to go and that tells you at the rate adwuma any Ghana Ghana mamunu emabunu adwuma nsese nka obi omokoye no that is what they are doing no somebody will prefer say obefa desert so a ye nyina ye nitua say every day bia no desert ni so no they die enye ne na start ye nyina enim se omo nyina tumi kokotena boat baako mu na boat na capsize we see it but yet what else can they do because you are living in a country mpuntuo no man puntuo no man puntuo no enhia empanimfo na omote so no man puntuo no they don't even care about a man puntuo no kakra bi na omonye sika go mbotom no that is what they are looking for me mama semonwa no tie conversation no medical catch us say conversation we free so mpa radio ho na me hu ye na me tie ye na me say no sa de we touch makoma and I think say metiefo need to know also this at least yentimi amwa kra e bia na wonua baa bi I decided say obe embark on this journey a journey at say no obe kobi enti na wutie a watumi atu ni fo so what ya say a journey bi say wutie a na watu ni fo na wo de wadwene enso aba na ye nyina ye di nkomo me bo your friend is saying audio ni wi a me ba cho obe o ho kwan se obetimi afrɛ me na so abe share e bia de wunim we nyina eka abrabɔ akwantu eni abrabɔ emu nsɛm na ntam bia ya na ye ka ho asɛm e wa ha no these are all part of it enti please endeavor me na me play audio no ema wonte said be a obehu se audio no sei enso ene ye den etie enti twen me kakra na memo audio no na tie tie
Hello? Hello? Hey, but you didn't know your phone calls me. Hello? Where my wife? Na hey, already now. Say, hello? Safo be my wife, e pamuche wa na ofreni pa. Hello? Hello?
Hello, mommy.
Madam, et say
Me patro nyamiado, me huye.
yanya ntie se uko KUWAIT se ukoye adwuma na case bi akosi na wo hia mwa kakra. Wada wo ma say na situation tie.
Me patro de wo kan je no kre. The year 2021 January. Ana me ye madwen se me tu kwan. Nti me ne agent ne nyina ji nkomo. Na mo cheche me mu se fi adwuma. Nti ma me so me ye madwen se fi adwuma de me ye den me ye. Ono se anete. Ampa no ye bibia na omo de me koye. Nti me kodu airport on. Na ombe pike me de me ko fie. Adwuma nso na ye fie adwuma. Na ye adwuma fiti anopa. Ekokopem enimre. Aduane de ma me bigi. Na de wo mu a eya pa sia me ti musuo a me tiara woni se. Mami, omo ka che mi se fie adwuma na me be yo. Me nso me ni se no kre. Silent sa. Papa na ya me boss no. Na me da. Na renew. Na so onye ho hwe. If you cry ne ma be man so e ho no so something me da. Omo di nanim nso omo di omo adwen so be hu bibia. Me ka se
na de utimi nwane.
Me ka se ni dwane a mintimi me dwane kra omo be che me. If say me ni pipa.
Na passport ne wey.
Omo agye me passport ni na o me boss o. Ntimi nwane. Se me am adwen so me ka bibi nso so a omo so omo de me be call police station se me wi bibi. Eno ko omo so omo ta ya sa de no. Sa no omo jeri o. Ntimi suro. Eno tina me de atumo anim se chompa for mo be boa me na Ghana man nya so be boa me. Na metimi afiri o how mu. Na tisi ade adan otu ne areho one na me die. Me sure mo ade sure de ba me de sumo anim. So mo be boa.
Wo agent no we he.
O kumati o na so me friend kra wo mfie me.
Abrampa mo wi a yenye agent ne number evi se ukọ ya asade ne koso no wabo agent na mane
Ma ka chere no kwa de na hi kra ne so obaye complain bi a chere no o ka tina ne bu ofu ne kukukukuku o to wande wonya de wakoju ho no mawie de be si bia ni ho no ma na asem bi sa na o ka
because matese esisa nkrofo se be ma ne kura fa wa ne yiri ni nya wo be wo se kan ku na na we di ase na yire no ase wa hu na onka hwe
o suro ni kono enti na ma ne ntimi nye bibi sa no nya fa kwa nko pra mi ta se obro sa wo ho no mo kra na unye bibi kra bo ne kwa na o de abufuo na o de bro o de ba yakayaka de me ba trying
edi akoso wi asini na aboso me so amutua wo ka de
du omo de mami du on so a omo mfa mame ta na akwa
na ga ono Ghana mpanifo bi ani wa eba se e betumi di ato omanim
ho no mo no aha se ebi wa ha no mu se yo na to say a crowd metimi anya wo ne wo makasa no no so ya because so mbe na me fo kama me di ayekwa se me kasa o se me kasa ta no so ya we kwa me wi me ho na me se ba bi o sa nka metimi ja na mo kasa
sa
me ba try
eti wo de say dia wo wi an say wo pem wa wo di be free ho
me ba try no pepepe and then the strategy
contract no gin for how many years
2 years and so still me that too
me omo passport no ye free omo nsem no ka ho kakra no ena wo koduru a maame na efie wa na wo koye adwuma no no omo je passport no na agent no na je passport
de ten so unya ko dru fio kra o When you could do airport, one more pet, or boss man, our passport, and will be a according in time.
Oh, my, what you know, feel.
Me try.
Now, what was your family?
Maka show, so I'm going to
Ghana, Crobes no free.
Me free. Corona me free and then come back show.
What the take a crown?
Me try.
You. Oh. Agent, no. Kumasi, fine. Oh.
If I try to miss a check. Na me ya na me ho because this year so mo ka say bia kuma say sa say no mo wa e ya na nya no pro omo timi de ba bia ke me ba ha na ma be hu enema e wo mu pa so ka say bia ha no say no wa enya no preja say omo ni me say in case asem bi ba on be can the chop point no on so be property na wo no en kire wo ja
say mama wu nuanom ma bi nso ani abre peso mo ba bia e de afutuo na wo ma wo
yo me da say je me so metini aka cho mo ne say me so mo me di yankopon di pa o ma show say mo nye te say de ma ye bio mo hwe say bia Ghana e mo edin o mo ntinam ibi so wo ton suo ana wo di pa o pa akra na de tie dia no obenya kakra de be che aduane adie anya saa na so mantie so mo back probi at travel no mo wait mo ne di other countries ni bi dia no sure mo ati ni komo no
wait we say ya wo Ghana Union wo ho e wonti no ntimi nya access to mo
mi nya kwan yo mi nya kwan no body anken no nanso we krampo no mo check me ba bia makwa akwhye no CCTV camera kwa mo ho enya sanka be kapta mo hu say baby say na kameye
yes baby bi kadama yes e wo say ho nya easy kura
ahe kupa ahe hu chamo tin eshremo
na ko mo ti police station police station
let me call but me kwa omo be ba ka say on be report me aka say me wi omo bi
yes omo dey asam kra be to so
yes apepepe anu nti na ma me sure no a me dey atomo ni mo sam ba boa me
yo odi jina so na producer no nkasa na
Abuja wate se wa nkasa watie audio ekwan a girl yi anase lady yi wakọ sebi o kona wakọpa adwuma ayẹ na wanya kakra de aba Ghana. So this is idea. I mean, Arab countries now are known to do that. Omono, they don't respect the black Africans. Even Krampuno. Omo ayene omuti Africa hona ankasa. Eye Algeria, eye Egypt, Morocco, Libya, Tunisia. Those white North African for no, they don't even respect Africans na black Africans no. Omo respect yen e wo kwan bia so. Enti o treaty war omo nyaw na omo treaty wa ebi mu treaty uti se de oya aboa a wonka enipa da sani ho. Na nsia ye wo ha na menim se unya bi hwe ya e na lady bi ede akwala black ebegina Facebook so ensema na all kano was an ISO. Enti minim the reason why chinchina ye girls ye amabunu ma omuwo sorry omuwo Ghana no have decided so omude sa Jenny no asi womani so omubeye a mema nkobi because we are bema omumfa because they know say bema say be ebi a ho den obetumi e man so omupe obi a woyɛ ɔbaa ɔmo betumi abuse wo ebia ne sɛ ɔka sɛ papa no ɛne ne mma nyinaa ne ne da kyɛ sɛ papa no bedi na ɔkɔ a ne mma mmarima sɛ mmiɛnsa wɔ sɛsɛn ɔmo so ɛba is that they are abusing my who videos ni bi wɔ hɔ a they just come and no ɔmo dwonso agu w'anum ɔmo akɔ toilet ɔmo ma mmaa no bi ɔmo anum dwonso they treat you ɔmo treat African for say yɛnka nipa ho we are not born yɛnyɛ nipa yɛyɛ human being that's what they do enti ɛyɛ me nwanwa sɛ all these things because it is there opa Google Facebook you will see it so what did they make sure say Google Facebook you will see it call Google ko busa anya you will see all these things but yet because say awochire ewo Ghana nti yema no decide say they take this risk they will prefer to go and stay there just because say sikana omude bema omu no omude ba Ghana ebeye bebre so omudi omutiri mu kote we say ya ote hwe senia osi narrate na asem no esifai se wa nhwe ye kura mpo na asabi omubetimi aye nade a ebetimi yaku no Aisha de ayi eba ha no mamenkan Aisha de wa hazisia no Or say, I had a friend who went through a similar experience. The wife was jealous and ended burning her from chest to thighs. She passed away a few years back, but would have given her account of the incident. So what you say? Aisha said, "Obetimi a friend, one narrate exactly what went on. That is fine. I mean, we're free mo. I really think it's a swat masi. These things yana areho. Day in day na yet si ayakayaka dia ekoso. But me nim at the crop potia. Ghana for a man still they decided to go. Once na waka say even crap so you be cra na beton wo Ghana. And at this time now we know we nu ne ho. We tua sika nso so ama agent. Bia ne se wo se ofre agent no onim ba bia wo na ade na mente ase ne se agent na oni ne ya adwuma no agent na we decide say wo de wo kɔ no at least enye den a all your these documents you went and meet the agent in an office so what you say obi na introduce agent yi edene ma wo ado Emirates was saying I have been in Arab countries before. They are very bad and wicked people. Emirates, so ubetimi afre. Now what mame experience? What exactly did you went through? So what mas somebody can say mo tramon try Mr. Mo stories say na ye beje ne nkakra ne ade no. Eno na be ma na kwa chiri ama nkrofo ahu say even though hard Ghana, but I think it's any other place would have been better than some of those countries, because even we tourist crime pa my peke Asha Timia from my peke Asha
Yes, Obi.
Asha good evening.
Patrick, good evening. Miche Busiafonia.
Yeah, better. Now,
Greetings to all the listeners.
so. And nipa na unimu no what happened?
Okay, so also Kuwait ho no koye. Also sana. One said they sell you a dream. I know now will be say Mbano, why what is their reason for going when they especially if they've had similar situations, but one said they sell them a dream. Initially, no, it sounds very pretty like oh wukako boa family be in an omomba, you'll just be there to take care of the children, you'll be able to and just make a few meals a day, you have the weekends off. Like they make it sound very like, oh, wait, there's just some nanny care. Be won't say, and they sell. I don't know if you know about au pair. Au pair, yeah, usually when they bring foreigners to take care of children, America has to say, I've met a few of my coworkers crowd have au pairs. They're on 1 year contracts, 2 year contracts, and they come and take care of your kids. It's that same system. No, no, they Toma Ghana girls to say, oh, it's pretty much like how Abrafuno so yeah au pair, no. So you're just coming, they'll pay you handsomely, you'll do very well, and then after the 2 years crowd, no, bet you have a Ghana back, bet you see dying. I mean, they sell them a dream. If you haven't been able to go to school, that money will be able to pay your fees. And they sell them a very good dream, right? And so my friend's accountant said same similar thing. She went through an agent and she was finally able to go to Kuwait. Now, instantly, to say, mommy story, as soon as you arrive, so when they took all her documents, she was introduced to the family. Initially, the first few days, it seemed like, oh, this seems like a nice place. Like, they were feeding her, making sure her needs were met. Oh, do you need anything? And then she was, working. But of course, the working hours, it graduates from like 8-hour days to where you're working 12 hours to where it even becomes more like a 24-hour shift. Like you're literally on clock 24 hours for their needs.
So pretty
And
much,
so,
maybe o
yes,
only woman here.
yes, you live with them.
Okay.
And I make us say, we share you for European and a US system of au pair. No, it's the same thing. It's almost like you're an exchange student coming to live with the family until whatever your contract is. It's the same thing with the nanny care. No, I'm not sure how they mention it to the ladies going to Kuwait, but in America, no, it's called au pair.
Okay.
Where people come from their own country and then they'll bring you here, they'll pay for whatever, and you have like this working visa. Like it's not like a visa you can stay after your contract is over. Your contract near over, then your visa is pretty much over, you go back to your home country.
Right.
And so that's pretty much how it goes. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So and see, I'll say it wasn't long after living there, no, say like the husband would, will come and try to, like he's attempting. Also, they start initially trying to see how far they can go, or like rubbing your backside. But mind you, the wives are very much aware of these situations. Sometimes you can maybe have the madam who's caring enough to be like, oh, it's okay, I'm sorry that you're going through this, and maybe try to help you and caress your wounds, as they would say. But no cry, no, no. Once no, women don't have a voice, so it's not even like she can really say much.
Right.
All she can say is like sorry.
Right.
But her problem was the woman was very envious about her. She felt like you are coming to take over my husband, because it got to the point, I guess the husband was even giving her more attention than the wife.
That means say you wadam for no, did she give in and I also give you in and I mean
Also, no, that's the thing is it starts with a rape, what I say, and then eventually you have no choice.
okay.
Oh, because remember, you're in a position where if you have your children back home, you're taking care of maybe elderly parents, maybe you're trying to save for school. No, like you're stuck.
Right.
Who need documents? You have no documents, so it's like, how do you go?
Right. Right.
And there's such a fear of the law there. Like that's the thing is, remember, and even with Chrome crap, a lot of situations, no, if you haven't gone yourself to research now, people put a lot of fear in you, especially when you're not documented.
Right. Right.
So that was one of the things they said, omo de sa fear no show mumu. And I will fear crap. If you know they won't believe you say wa bruchi. And so nobody even believes you. Now saying a camera phone and your man banty there, but madam phone, mind you, madam phone, this was in the early 2000s. The phone wasn't as common. Make us a camera phone, not like it is now. Also nowadays, no, a lot of the girls are recording the incidents and stuff and able to post it online to get some attention.
Right.
But that's the thing is, so she was constantly raped by this man, and so it got to the point that the wife was just so frustrated and was just so envious and felt like, you're here trying to take my men. So I believe it was either hot oil or hot water.
Okay.
But it was boiling enough to where completely, like from basically Nekukoso all the way to her legs, like it didn't reach the knee to the make us to the thigh, no.
Right.
Like like Nyame Adom, years later no but hunting me, and I personally saw it, so that's why I'm telling you like how like describing how it was. Mhm. And so that's the thing is when they take these girls and when they do this to you, no, they'll take you to the hospital and just tell them, oh, this person was negligent with cooking something and they burned themselves. It's never like they did it. So no matter what you do, no, the situation is they will never be at fault. Is the dumb African who has messed up. That's
Right.
always the thing that happens. And if you are to ever get pregnant, no, so they'll find means to medicate you to, abort the baby.
Omo na anye mu wa, omo beyi baby na free ho.
Yes.
Wow.
What I say. And I said, I'm pay draw a crap up my where you'll be taking it. So that doesn't happen. But Kai said they are very much aware of this process. This is, like you said, this is not something new. This has been going on for years. It's, the system works in a way where they know, like, if I think even in the most polite guy, on a chance now, he takes advantage of it because all my friends are doing it. If that makes sense, like it seems like that's the process over there.
Right.
Mhm.
That is so. Wadam for ne deɛ no otumi call back to Ghana, but okoye no or the sayare ne koye ahye ne koye.
And as you said, I won't say it's one of those things. Now, I mean, I've personally never been burned, but it's because remember these things become a psychological. It's more forget the physical aspect. Too. A lot of these women, they psychologically, they are gone.
Right.
What I say?
Right.
Until no, fortunately for her, once she got back to Ghana, no, she was able to get the opportunity to come here into your back room. Into your back room, no, she was able to live a good life. She ended up like getting a good job and doing well for herself. But it was just maybe I think so, there's a 5 or 6 years ago now she passed away. She was here in Maryland.
Okay.
It's just to say, these incidents are very, very frequent, and I hope we really take time to hear the women out. But like I said, even when we support them, there's still another 20, 30 going behind her.
Yes.
Into like you mentioned, it's the system that we need to fix.
Yeah.
You get me? Because there's still the hunger. I don't know if you. I mean, just coming back to where these things are happening. No, Sisi, I know so many people are going through South Africa to South America to cross the border from Mexico into America and head to Canada. People are going through the same thing. The women are being abused. These are things that it's a cycle. Unfortunately, it's a very unfortunate cycle. But West Africans know, especially make us say to kind the most comparing to East and South Africans.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Because
And so it's one of those.
so would compare ye hokra mpo now say West African for yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say too idea, but poverty wo ho.
And so it's leading to a lot. It's really leading to a lot. It's very sad because these things are happening. And like remember, men tend to be quiet about abuse, but these things are happening to the men too that are going. But it's usually the women who like it's more of the obvious case, but it's happening to some of the men as well. So hopefully your listeners like they'll hear and they'll be encouraged to talk to those who want to venture that journey to go to greener pastures, as you would say, and just be wiser. But these agents, it's not going to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it means we have to have a collective account to support those who come back and need the medical assistance, the psychological assistance, then we can do that. But it will not stop people, if that makes sense. It's just not going to stop people from making these journeys. Because like I said, clearly this has been going on for ages. Because if my friend, like I said, she's been telling me that even when she went in the early 2000s, there's people who have been there since the 80s.
Yeah,
So
it's not easy. It's not easy to stop it, but we can do. I mean, I was say yeah, be me that's so I be share what down for the
Patrick,
story no. Ewa.
that's it.
All
Yo,
right.
thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Abusua, ɛyɛ asɛm o. Just as you think say wobɛyere wo ho na nka bi a wayɛ ama saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no akɔ fam no. Trust me say yɛwɔ ɛmaa no bi a they don't even they're going. So what you say? They are still and so where a year me boy in asan bi mu ameti. But so utia sumpa a presenter na say enkrosa all kasay ye won krofo a o ma decide say o mo so eba. What you say? Ye woni nuamu ma ono lady no esu say sebi tina Ghana. But ye will be on wasi ne adwene po. Said the offer mu no ono nso pese no kofa the same thing mu. It is such a person now why na adwen such nchena no regardless of whether say be abusing or yen abusing no obeko no. Untumi nya ne hwe ma ne nye ye. Ade ya na ewo mu a esan ha adwene ne say most of them na ankasa nso no sika kakra a won asie they ato ho no for a longer time no. That is what they use for those connection man sem na ye ka no. So what you say? Wa imagine say wakwakotena obi efie obi man so sabi eho wuntumi enkonkoye report because what she say wukọ na say we decide say wukọ akoye reporter wukọ akọ report nipa na wo ne omotena they will come and tell you say wawiade Arab man nim so ye de chronoto so a wa hwe ye yebekun ye be wa be catch us say wawiade and unfortunately no almost about to say 80 to 85% of almost a law enforcement agency now. They are not friendly like that. They are not friendly to outsiders like that. No. So what must say? They don't care about what's outside and now they don't care. Because over here, on say those Arab countries no more than 2 coin. Omube 2 coin, they will travel to they know say US and I say Europe. The laws are there. Sometimes the law not to me favor and all that stuff. You know. They will never come to Africa. Ankasa. Even Libya per se na ye ne omunyina Africa no. How many times na wuti ukroma wa hu se Libya ni aba hopen? They will not travel. Omo beba wa na ye contract bi na de oma ba sa kuro no mu. Contractors so eye aban contract and asa ode omo ma me leave se we free ni kuro mu Arab country no we free ho no maba. Oba betena wo black ayi usika sen na wo a wo de betua ono ne ka. Sika sen ye country eye Ghana na ye wo no. Enipa hen na wo sika e wo ho. Omo a omo kotena omo nche ne nyese bi omo ye millionaires and asa bibi etisa they are not. So what you say? Bebre na nye obi omo ye just working class people. So what you say? Omo ye working class people. Ena omo wo ho. Ene ye de wakwa ne nchen. The fact of the case ni se ombe ye betua uka ama se osesamba ga se nka wuti krom ho na nka ye tua uka na se wo amfa sai na nka wo kọ wo de kọ ye na nka bia wo de bibia esombo ne course akuro no mu sabi eye contract kese na wo kọ ye ne ade ka wo behu se sai sika na ye di tua uka as a maid no it's just a peanut but also to my sister eye just a peanut. But the name say osesamba Ghana sika mu a na ye bebre ni nti no. Isusu se eti ba akotena ma go through this ayakayaka de. Lady ne se 2 years contract na ode call ye since 2001 na call ye. Ye 2004 mu right now. Meaning say we twa 3 years wo ho. They don't want to. Why na ekoka? Na ade ba kwa ya na honestly ya na menti ase nso ne say because minim say illegally and this lady echo kronumua because I don't think it's a illegal basis no de call ye. Sabi say your visa na ye probably no nya visa and or de call ye. So what you say? Onya visa and or de call ye but ya to me season the passport wabra onya freedom to even walk outside say or kwahi because kwana unkuta sa passport na unkuta document die e kire se obaha legally police ni echiwa. That is a different thing altogether. So Ghana African countries in Kwa, and I jai Emma China for probably ebia only visa, and as an visa or whatever it is, Benin am ho etumi etu ye galam say at the same time no omo assign atumi abo timamufoɔ no asan aka ho ama Oliver Kahn bɛsɛ yɛde wo kɔ yɛde mu nyinaa mo kɔ police station ane yɛaka kyerɛ saa foreigner ne sɛ gyina nkyɛn na yɛne Ghana ni na ɔno deɛ ɔte ha no yɛne no na ɛba abɛdie na wo deɛ foreigner no a wo no nkae sɛ ka yɛkyɛ wo no yɛgyae wo ɛyɛ only Ghana nko ara na saa nneɛma wei esie. Presado say Abenzo Presado was say Obi slavery of blacks was first practiced by the Arabs even before the Arabs started. They made sure no black kids were born amongst them by castration of black man. They enslaved, the castration of black man, they enslaved. And they used black women as sex slaves for their soldiers. And if she ever got pregnant, they will force you to abort it. Look, such a country, they actually do this, and it home adeɛ wei ɛde yɛ force and it home force de yɛ saa nneɛma wei no. Why would ɛdɛn nti na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛma no yɛ wakɔnɔ sɛ obɛkɔ? Mebisa wo. Ɛdɛn nti na ɛma no yɛ wakɔnɔ sɛ you will rather go there sɛ okɔ akɔ serve ɛwɔ hɔ. Ɛyɛ all because sɛ yɛ country na ɛwɔ hɔ no yɛni hwee wɔ hɔ. Ɛmabunu ne nam basabasa saa kɛkɛ. Enti sɛ ɔbɛnam Ghana na sɛ wawudi a ɛne na ɔde bɛ make sure sɛ okay sɛ mɛnam ha makom de me amma wudi a ɛne na baabia ɛyɛ sen Ghana. Enti ɔbɛkɔ akɔ yɛ saa adwuma no. Swat mase. Ɔbɛkɔ akɔ yɛ saa adwuma no ɛwɔ hɔ. Regardless of adeɛ bi ɛbɛbɛm bia. Na Asha kasa no Asha say they make things look very lucrative to you. As if say wokɔ hɔ no mo a you are going to have a heaven on earth. But adeba kwaya na menti ase ne se baabia ni hɔ no mu ɛwɔ wiase asabi adwuma bia ni hɔ no mu a adwuma no emere. I understand that. But baabia udu ya me tu kwan akwa ya adwuma. Me do ya na me employers na omo wɔ hɔ na ka kyerɛ me se magye wo passport. For what reason na wobɛyɛ saa adeɛ no? Why do you need so be season me passport to send me infamount? I didn't na passport need to mean woman ho. Sabi you free Ghana ye ba brochiri. Udru ho no mo a say even adwuma kra na de wo ba there is no way say Europe broni, America broni or whatever broni ebeka che wo say wa ba bedu u ba be ye adwuma wa fro say be ye adwuma wo ba be ye adwuma. Udru ho no mo a was na je passport. If these people don't have any kind of ulterior motive. Nana, Adiana Basa for Kantanka, Adiana Bamechiao, Papa Mechu Wachapa, hope so here. If someone need any ulterior motive, any bad intentions for you, why would they go to a stand? They say, yeah, je will passport to their free one sem. Ekipu passport or no for what reason? Adia and Yawodia. Because I know said the fact of the case is we drew no. The first thing they said for our passport, mameno, you have to push the brakes. It doesn't matter. So we need to pass. I would even cross. I would be try take it back to Ghana and Asaba back to Ghana. There's no way say Obika say for our passport because that is the visa. That is the document. Would the ewura krono mu. Etika hu says a document ni win some krono. You are not recognized. You are illegally there. President say I started before or say that started before white people started slavery. History, sign a history chair. A lot of girls in Ghana also don't know about the wahala there. How many can buy internet credit and spend time to educate themselves on YouTube about such things? See, all na make kind of say, yes, sir. ye mabunu no, when they want to do something, nipa nye research and go through research, ehunu sa adie we na me ba and this is adie amakwa ko read wo hu nti, it's worth for me to go do it. I won't say the only aspect a man no omokoye sa adie we no, the only thing that they look at it no is the lucrative side no. Say ya catch and say oh ubetimi akọ within 2 years no ubetimi enya sika be si dan no eno kwa na ye hwe animu. What did they show ya say? That is the only thing that we looked at. Ye musa questions say oh ebia na he say nipa ne sen no musitie how come some mu pay nipa we don't ask questions to know because we don't know. At the cry, at the no, you will never try to ask questions about it. So what must say? At the no, because no. So what decided so obey and what decided say adia we. I mean, ya catch us 2 years and who kono benya ababe si dan no. Is it not too good to be true? Is it not scary for you? I'm saying baby any one no more obetu kwan akọ. Ukọ hustle tio. Ukọ hustle. Now say changing 2 years and person will see with dream house. It doesn't work that way. Unless of course say what decided say bis American ha crampo no ba now ba ne true do kra ne ade. Now say wo person 2 years and wo see with dream house there na who deny wo ho said the nipa sitting anos. That is what you are going to deny yourself for. Enti bibi say no eno ma bi say say wo abusuani na say we decide say opeso okoye saa de we bia educate nipa no because ebia na wonim if say we get a chance say obeka chewa senka ekoba say adwuma no nko na wokotena ho eye adwuma no na ebia yi bank ye na emom no yes abuse sexually ka ho so what you say omo ne o da basa basa because e ho no omo ma no wo bema untumi enkone oba enkoda just like that basa basa wa bra onware oba no it doesn't happen that way. So what you say it doesn't happen that way. Omo was strict emra wo ho oba krampo enyi nanim sometimes na emu hobi no ema no enyi wo manim fully emfa omo na ho fully because of asom no se na esitie no emfa nante. Enti wu na wakwakotena wo mo nchen no when they see you say we are attractive kakra bia that is what they're going to do to you. Both papa pani na otifie ho no anase de oye fie wura no pani obema na oye fie wura no one ne ma na ose omo ye ayi a omo soso emema na omo wo ho no e na omo ayire omo ho e na omo ye den omo ne na da papa ne ne da na ema ne soso ba ne no omo ne na beda omo ye fully aware e wo ho. Is this abrabwa yenya on say ade ba kon so ne say say agent na omo ye ma sa nkrofo we no mu nyina no the agent no minim how they got their sources from information from those Arab countries no. Look at Chow Nana Williams. I say I know due to the poverty many girls will continue to go to these places for work. It's sad and exhausting to hear. No correct. So what you say? No correct. Anka yesenka Ghana for pennyfo and esesenka omutumi eye de omonasi form because lady no say ye wo Ghana embassy e wo ho enti na me ka se ukọ ho no ukuta passport e bia ya give visa amount so legally no you are going there as a legal person. So what is keeping them from say before senka omu bedru ho krampo no na embassy na tiase ahunu say Ghana ni bi say eba So what you say? Ghana ni bi say eba. Ahia nipa Ghana for sanya na bewo saa kota hono kwata o se Kuwait o se whatever hono mo a. Enti say ye wo Ghana representatives wo hɔ a once a while they cannot just check say okay ye who say ye nipa bitia, because I don't think it's a be a nipa one your friend saying 100,000 crab be a bit to me edu. Prince, the Ghana embassy people are the main architects who are benefiting from this assault. Oh, I will probably understand it. Ebi a mejedi. Esan say, nanse me read article bi. Ghana embassy where was this? Me refi. One of these countries ni bi wo ho no mo a deputy whatever be a wo ho a we Ghana ni ana na do na appointing ni lady no was involved in corruption act sa me refi me yase man fa sa yi no ba bia me brush it through so me refi the whole thing, but that is what I saw. Ojina your friend is say me ne wo kasa yi, that lady no is going to face the authorities a wo ho no mo, just because say yes or ye corrupt yi bi ewo ho say. Looky,
Bro, we made share on I made share phone na
Joseph
means me my life. Nanso bro bisasem we nko de when it comes to Ghana Immigration Service aho me bo ma baso. Se nipa ye bibi na wo de wani ho a bona baso. Na nipa nyina ante. De America obi nese bi a obi no kohu no obeka ache me. Ghana Immigration Service, you're training women to the extent say girls yi kosa akwantuo ya. Ghana Immigration Service, etimi hold to women airport what women shed them nya women kasa kire eto to woman no obi. I was very impressed. The American no obi na aka kire me say Ghana ban yes adwuma no na me ka o. The me de mani ehu e Ghana airport Ghana immigration officers ehunu say girls yi bi ba agent for yi do ba. Na the immigration officers are doing everything in their power to say bi kra girls na be ka no kore. Say agent bi na say what the make ko be ma madwuma. But agents no so training girls no questions answers ye bi say bi storm questions no mfanye den. Emma mama, yes, to the extent say many muni obi de me can me see any obi na akohu na wo ka kire me say me mo Ghana Immigration Service for abaso me busuani bi any Ghana Immigration Service madam bi any obi a me bo me parem for say me nka asem mo Ghana Immigration Service for abaso de me di mani hu ye obi to the extent say immigration officer na catch a girl and say, oh, what you know we crampo? When me bakra be ye pe. Na sani etie bia mintimi nhwe se me ba nko sa akwantuo we bi na omo kwa de ekosisie manimu nie immigration officer oba ni yi ni phone na ase o girls yi bia wo mo hwirihwiri wo la wuwo ne enema ebinum akom na oyi wa save on the phone so na oyi di tre or the say girl na or person or kwantu enya ba akupo obi na bisasa de ye den na we nua me ko hu ye na me no wo fa ase afia saa time na afia wo just 16 years but sani afia gina wa you even think so be 18 and 19 enti unse me ba afia was a Ghana ni for some reason na immigration officer lady ni free say afia ebi a me ma ya me hu agent na me di afia tu kwan.
Oh, okay.
Enti no omo a separate me ni afia de ma me kwa experience sa de we bi ni o no obi a me na me be tu kwan no because say afia ye 16 years old no me ka ebo Ghana for immigration service for aba so say no obi de me ba ni tu kwan akobo brabo ni enka amfa because airport will almost separate me near fear. Obi na minim sa Ghana Immigration Service to me, sir. Almost separate me near fear. I make a trauma so I am, but me didn't were the same last and catch him hot, say, but they want to talk to the girl into a money fear kasai. And a diner na mitimwa, omni a fear kasan in the same room. And now all the other girls and so ebe honomo, a dear footwo, videos. Echra wo san nkrofo kwa de ekosi ebi nie ebinumu kowu obi we de mesemani nie etimi kra the fact that say na unse efia ni twi di mu nyai no mo free say wa sheda because twi di bi o ka emu da ho clean ebi nso on mind no mo free say ase mat or trick wo mo and am catch sister dey say madam free her share the passport say American passport mean to me and net sex trafficking. And catch me say enkrofo to me do maba Ghana de nkola ni free Ghana ko Dubai. Eko yes sex trafficking.
Wow.
America fo.
Wow.
It mean obi asma make me see me I experience this. Or catch me say madam, don't make the mistake and believe say just because we no baneti American na Ghana fo bi to be no mo ba holidays free ha ko Dubai. Emma echile akwala no American yakwala no na ma mi ko Dubai ni timi ka so mo ko du Dubai no ma me de no ye adwuma ji sika obi asma make a choose me si me mfa mani ne masonte yanka me nyini
na
etie na
me
catch sister
na is there a way say even crampon sen kan Ghana immigration for no suspect say anka sabi enkwala we ye gidi sabi ba bia omudi mu kwa mbitimi there's a possibility say Ghana for nkwala ya before mo aye de wo ko yi no there could be an abuse sex trafficking omuntimi mfa omudin ni omu information emma high commission for what that place is say okay nipa smasi say but once a while be no check on them. I mean
obi what the medimani who said they were trying to stop the girls from getting on the plane because now girls live on no man woman no afi no ogidi say efia ye me bani you know now she was telling me cases emu abrofu fita o wasi abrofu bi kura young abrofu girls etimi ba Africa bebo asha o eni mpanimfo beda Emma etimi ye ke obi me sense ama me te wo masom no enti no the lady was immigration officer no obi a friend anti comfort we immigration officer or true no because na me ya you offended say me ne me be two kwan na so more challenge no and was madam hwe unum nsama ye hu ha na sometimes wo behwe no ni ye beblemu yen immigration for say na ye ma kwan mo obi di akwala ne ye den ekoye enti ye adwuma enti obi me tie nkomo a wone girls ni didi no enam hu say ensasa me kra me ye offended na de ma me ne ye no enyame adwuma no ye me say me de ma no to me afile ne madane advisor enyasa ne ye plan betu a me kra nka me convince girls ni bi so o mom sign me join in ma me na girls omo pool girls no so wo free Ghana ba wo hwa wo so omo tumi be pick ni pe free line ni
right
it's young girls no it just happens that day no time and ye to no na Emirates if one so flight in so ye de to ntini no omo nyina na air boarding area ho no it's no or pick girls no. And in the time na kakra na in a short 30 minutes na me what them one me ni afia ho no odi afia tena one table on na kasa on me so meet one table fofo on me kasa no they were bringing the girls and convincing some of the girls to say akwan a wo pe mengo nipa kra wada da wo say obemu adwuma no ho ahwa wo kodru ho no ma this is what you go through ntinesa Ghana abai is not trying to stop these girls obi I me Ghana immigration for ma abasupa one crime. Me the many say they were doing everything they can to stop some of these girls obi. Na they me who say economy no problem e wo ho ni nti no obi ono ma what is obi akọ Dubai o onye ska buy Enti no ono nso kwa ede ne ho nkotwa so ahwe. Nye Dubai nko Emirates what say sorry Qatar ne Kuwait ne ade no obi no krani ene ni nyina na omo kwa yete asembone, and because of the fact that said ni nyina na omo kwa yete asembone nti no ese binum crying so ye bi a obi na to no me de me kwa enye dey entume
but on said do na so it's, I mean, ufa percentage almost about 65% go through this ordeal.
and I make a choice say there is nothing I say. You can't see the blame name Ghana buy blame. I mean, met me the Ghana buying say oh here where you crew more no figure out how they can or say bring jobs and opportunities. Say be ya will be crew more no man you be di any baby obeda no one can say oh cool be mine son. What I say obi man so they say no obi me cry me no tie yeah basi ye be pebi but baby amuba kono to the extent say oh ko baby a what say honomo ye de yakayaka de ye wunuanom nanso ohia ne nti no free sister e wo so wo so hwe wo try wo lock e hwe what I say as a matra makra bi say
sa oh
eno na ya ahomete na nka akwantu obi etu akodi pa o pa te say de ye nyina ya ba bi die enko obi me kura me fo aso pa senko obi ni opportunity akọ ekuro bi so akọbọ bra bi a de isika beba no botom no oni ni fiefo omo benya aduane adi eno de me encourage pa but whereby a particular countries bi wo hono ma da bia mokwa ayaka de ne de koye hono ho nkwa na anam isenke be ya Munye careful. Me, I will never tell anybody not to leave Ghana. Me Togo cry. O catch him say o ko pe ke scam me de be mo ako.
But sa Middle East what dear.
One day, said and some ye titi free ho no. Enti e was ahwe yie ba. But obi me se me sa kan si so. Ghana Immigration Service for ma any meme nyina mo airport nyankopon nhira mo die me de mani hu ye mo ye adwuma papa mo try some be solve say issue we mo try some be stop enkrofo obi Ghanaians don't know say to leave Ghana to go to some countries no immigration service for no are trained to try to stop these girls.
I don't think so.
Most people don't know. And to there, so we will be but say if say a delta need to necessary and maybe the BNT I mean has I experience no. Now at the same time na your flight be to no na Emirates for no so beko enunti but say if you don't happen to have that two airlines leaving at the same time you will never witness the media many year day. Ehun ye Memum so the Ghana oh na say Emirates flights you to na say wo tumi a wo betumi de awura departure ho akwa akwhwe adwuma Ghana Immigration Service for to stop these girls no obi bebo nsem ama wo mo nyankopon hira wo obi wo mo ye adwuma pa
I see.
They are doing everything they can to stop these girls from leaving.
I see.
But oh yeah, say nipa no most of the girls na me hu no. Even though this one particular girl no na woman na si otumi hu se ni fie no wo form na bi o ma for so apye say fake passport today ma no. Apart from no obi anu wo ko bia ye over the age of 18 enti wuntumi ntina na fa ho die so se wo tu ne kwan a wo ma ne ne de enko. The only thing is that we detect say a agents and then they are doing everything to educate and expose the situation to them. Mesem ye mama no me free them one was my sister baby buy a bet na ne de wo kasa na still no ye need to me the best stop from boarding the plane. Now so do one e them ha or sometimes so say wo ko no mo ba wo mo do airport wo mo hwehwe no e ka wo amani hu ye dey. In fact, me wo hono no we video ebi no ma wo mo aba wo mo ka wo mo nsam kire no kire girls na wo mo ko no se munua no bi wo mo koye nya ma wo mo kwan wo mo baaye de wo mo be ka ye ni me hwe sa video ni bi no di educate girls no eno nso so oyi bi kire wo mo se hwe we me tu no fo Oko yo buy obehwehwe me e de me boy de e ma me se bu ko mu ni. And so she told me, or see, the American, I cannot just deny them from leaving the country. Enti obi mame nko bi ano obi peso ofre na emom Ghana Immigration Service when it comes to this topic nko a obi nyankopon nhira wo mo ye adwuma na nipa na ayo man so mo be free krum ho until you can't stop them.
All right. Me da se looky, me da se sa on so de we aba ama ye hu de omo so e wo ho a omo ye. Me da se. I was looking out in Canada. That means say I am de say looking so at the way etumi aba be chirimu. Sebi enye your friend is saying enye Ghana mpanimfo anase immigration fo no enye omo fese nka emaiwa ebeko akoye saa adwuma we. So what must say? There has been an initiatives are probably no ebia omo try to stop them. That means say there should be some kind of an education bia was it made ma omo. So what must say? Because those horror stories now, there should be some kind of education. So what must say? There should be some kind of some mitigation method. So what must say? I was ye bibia a beboa. Just in case it's a crab or more now, when they are there, that's what we go through this kind of your friend saying situation. They will have a way of contacting whoever they need to contact, being it the Ghanaian over there, no, to come to their rescue. So what you say? And to me, that say those that pretty much, you know, your suspect is a wing quadie. It has said the name sex trafficking. And I say the name call for any other reason or any favorable. No, the American can say they can because almost no your database, who call database in Swa. You were all money baby or moko and all that stuff no more kitchen in a goose. And one is almost send the comma more representatives or say, okay, your friend is saying you full set a nipa way or more back a krumu eho. This is what I feel so mobile bay. Until once a while, be no randomly no call some of them. Swat masi fre ebusa say hey what is saying then so and let because I don't think it says baby to say Kuwait any adina say you Ghana embassy or no more. Pretty much no Ghana for if you decided say randomly no every month be an over random person no friend now you can do it because all these are part of the immigration a war Ghana and as a high commission is a war different countries representing Ghana no knowing very well say a corona omu komuno that is what they do. Nipa ekanda bia. It only say bia me gidi say bia omabu omani egusu sisu say emwa swat mase esusu say sa ne oma no decide say omu di akira whatever that probably a war both countries in terminal maybe an ekofa different a year but these are Ghanaian citizens. And kola we ma we no ye Ghanaian citizens omo ye Ghana fo a omo ye do omo fa atete bi mu etisese otiase enti abusuafo me de say at least that topic we aba na yetumi abe voice aka and all that stuff no kwan a ye be fa so a in fact ye be bomod na say ye be boa ama saa neoma we no nyina na dead na ye mama me mo your friend is audio no once again na afi me ba na ma nya ko bia na me de asi ha enti yensan enti audio no me pamcho.
Hello? Hello? Hey, you didn't know your phone call sweet. Hello? Mama, my wife. Na, hey, ready now. Say, hello? Safo be my wife. Epamuchewa. Na, friend. Hello? Hello?
Hello, mommy.
Madam, eti say.
Me pacho nyamiado, me huye.
Yanya ntiye se uko Kuwait se uko ye adwuma na case bi akosi na wo hia mwa kakra. Wada wo ma say na situation tie.
Me pacho de o kan je no kre. Year 2021 January. Ana me ye madwen say me tu kwan. Nti me ne agent ne nyina gi nkomo. Na mo cheche me mu say eyefi adwuma. Nti ma me so me ye madwen say efi adwuma de me ye den me ye. Ono say anete. Ampa no ye bibia na omo de me koye. Nti me kodu airport on. No mbe pike me de me ko fie. Adwuma nso na efi adwuma. Na ye adwuma fiti anopa. Ekokopem enumre. Aduane de ma me bigi. Na de wo mu a eya pa sisi a me ti musuo a me tia ra woni say. Mami, omo ka che me say fi adwuma na me be yo. Me nso me say no kre. Silent sa. Papa na ya me boss no. Na me ja. Na renew. Na so onye ho hwe. If you cry ne ma be man so e ho no so something me ja. Omo di na nim. Nso omo di omo dwen so be hu bibia. Me ka say
Utimi nwane.
Me ka say me dwane a mintimi me dwane kra omo be che me. If you say me ni pipa.
Now passport ne way.
Omo ti me passport ni na o me boss o. Ntimi nwane. Say me ama dwen say me ka bibi nso so a. Omo so omo de me be call police station say me wi bibi. Eno ko omo so omo ta ya sa de no. E sa no omo jeri o. Ntimi suro. Eno ti na me de atum anim say Sompa for mo be boa me na Ghana man na so be boa me na metimi afiri o hawe mu na tisi ade adan no tun ne arehwo ho na me tie me sere mo ade sere de na me de sumoni so mo be boa
wo agent no we he
o kumati o na so me frɛ no kra wo mfie me
Abrampa mo wi a yenye agent ne number evi se wo call ya asade ne koso no wabo agent na mane
Makacho no kwa de na hipa ne so be complain bi atwe no okati na ne bu ofu ne kukukukuku oto wande wonya de wakoju ho no mawie de be si bia ni ho no ma na asem bie sa na oka
because mate say sankrofo se be ma ne kura fa wa ne yiri ni nya wo be wo se kan kum na na we dia se na yire no ase wa hu na nka hwe
osuro ni kono enti na ma ne ntimi nye bibi sa no nya sa pa nko apra mi ja se obro se wo ho no mo kra na unye bibi kra bo ne kwa na odi abufuo na odi bro no odi ba yakayaka de me ba trying
edi akoso wi asini na aboso me so amutu ya woka de
du omo de mami du on so a omo mfa mame sa na akwa
na ga no Ghana mpanifo bi ani wa eba se e betumi di ato omanim
no mo no aha se ebi wa ha no mu se yo na to say yakra o metumi anya wo ne o makasa no no so ya because so mbe na me fo kama me di ayekwa se me kasa o se me kasa ta no so ya we kwa me wi me ho na me se ba bi o sa nka metumi ja na mo nkasa
sa
me ba try
eti wo de say de o wiwa ne say wo pem wa wo di be free ho
me ba try no pepe and na the strategy
contract no gin for how many years
2 years and so tell me that too
me omo passport no ye gi free omo nsem no ka ho kakra no ena wo kodru a maame na efie wa na wo koye adwuma no omo gi passport na na agent no na gi passport
de tell so unya kodru fie okra o unya kodru airport ho mo pe o boss no na o passport any obi bia be kwa kodi ni nchen
o ma wo kwati no mo fie no
me pa try
ya rehus na wabo wabusuafo amane
maka show mo so mo ngodi e mo
abeg na krobe so na ufiri
me free Kona me free some den come back show
o de be take akra ho
me pa try
yo agent no kumase fine no
me pa try na ise me seche na me ya na me hu because this am so mo ka say bia kuma say sa say no mo wa e ya na nya no pro Omutimi de baby eke, meba hai na mabehu enema ewo mu pa. So oka say bia ha mu say no wa enya no kredja. Say omunim say in case asem bi ba on be hwe ne kira kwan ti no. So baby property na wo no enkyere wo ja.
Say mama unu anum ma bi nso ani abre peso mo ba bia. E de afutuo na wo de ma wo.
Yo me da say. Je me so metimi aka cho mo ne say me sro o mo me di Nyankopon di pa o ma show. Say mo nye te say de ma ye bi o. Mo hwe say bi Ghana emu edin. Omo ntinam. If so wo ton suo ana wo di pa kra na de tie bia no. Obenya kakra de be che aduane adie. Anya saa na so mo antie. So mo back probi at travel no mo wait mo ne di other countries ni bi dia no shre o mo.
Kuwait we say ya Ghana Union wo ho. E wonti no wontimi nya access to wo mo.
Me nya kwan yo. Me nya kwan no body anken no so we kwan po no mo check me ba bia ma kwa hye no. CCTV camera kwa mo ho enye san ka be kapta mo hu say me bi say na ka me ye.
Yes baby bi kadama. Yes say wo say ho nya easy kura.
Ayo pa. Ayo. Samo tin eshremo.
Na ko mo police station. E wo police station.
Metimi ko. Matimi ko a omo be ba ba ka say on be report me aka say me wi o mu bi.
Yes, I want the asam kra be to so.
Yes, apepepe. Anu nti na ma me sure no. A me de atomo ani mo sam ba boa me.
Yo, odi jina so na producer no nkasa na.
Awusia reho honestly man kana meboa reho because the intention no was set adwuma na meko akwakoye. So what must say the intention no say adwuma na we decide senka okwakoye na ode ne ho akwakoto saa ade we mu sesei aye osun ani areho ani amanidie na ye nua bayi edi misre se unim kwan bia befa so wo moa bia beboa ama ye nua bayi yakwakoyi no ede na free saa hawo ya okomu ya we dia misre wo de se so mpa na wontimi mfrɛ wo mo a wo betumi afrɛ ne ofrɛ me a kwan a mɛkyerɛ wo anaasɛ mea nkasa medi ho dwuma mea mɛfrɛ so mpafoɔ no na sɛbi yɛhwɛ kwan a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ dɛn ɛde afa so at this moment no sɛnea osi ɛka ne nsɛm no wankyerɛ sɛ even Kuwait no koraa nta ɔwɔ no aha anaasɛ aha na mewɔ misusu sɛ probably no ebi asompafoɔ no ɛbɛwɔ ne phone number enti na wɔn atumi ɛne na di nkɔmmɔ one on one no yo abusua moma me mfa mo nsi ha ene sɛ ebi a wo story bi ɛwɔ hɔ a sɛbi wopɛ sɛ wo ne OBGH page ɛhyɛ ɛfa wabrabɔ mu ɛfa wakwantuo mu anything story bi a wo susu sɛ agya ɛbɛhyɛ nipa nkran abɛbutu nipa fo ɛwɔ ho o contact me ɛwɔ WhatsApp line na egu so no ɛso plus 50959471120 mɛhyehyɛ mɛpɛmbrɛ na yɛde atena ase sɛ wopɛ sɛ woba live ɛma nkurɔfoɔ ti a mɛhyehyɛ ne waba sɛ nso sɛ wopɛ sɛ meyɛ recording ɛnso so a ɛno so wɔ hɔ sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ audio voice na de brɛ me te sɛ deɛ mabɔ yi a woyɛ audio voice na de ba mede ɛno nso so ɛbɛto hɔ mewɔ mpanimfoɔ a metae ne ɔmo yɛ program yɛ a wotaa hwɛ me a mewɔ mpanimfoɔ a me ne ɔmo yɛ program ɛba saa nsɛm sei a ɛtumi ɛkɔtena se pensepese mu mede to ɔmo anim na yɛhunu kwan a yɛbɛfa so ɛde aboa ne nyinaa ɛyɛ kwan a yɛfa so ɛde aboa enipa ɛne Ghanaman ɛno nti no bɔ mmɔdena sɛ wode wo ho bɛgye mu na afei so wobɛhyɛ me page no ama nakɔ akyiri ɛde ama me aha ne de mede mu bɛsi yɛfrɛ me OBGH page ɛna wotieɛ no mema mo nyinaa good evening adomdom yɛ ɔkyena yɛbɛba na yɛba bɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɔkyena mene ma badwafoɔ pɛ sɛ yɛka Mame Grace Boadu ne ewuo no nsɛm a ɛkɔ so ekoba se ka ho asem kakra nti ade a we interested se opese oba so be ka bi na se o join ni a ochina hwe anim around 4 o'clock between 4 and 5 no me ne abijafo ne beba na yenso yaba pepense mpese mu nsem bebre sua de bebre ewo eho enso mu abrabo ene akwantuo emu nsem na me de bre wo ne ye frem obi makram mo ma bye